Guy stories. Guy stories is gonna take a while because I have a couple guys. I don't mean to say that like a whore, but you know, I'll just give you a little down low, I guess. Jack and Jake are not the same person. Jack is a boy that I met in Louisiana, and he was really cool. I mean, I only knew him for 2 days, I guess. There's some pictures of him on my Facebook, like at the end of the album. I kissed him, but that's it. I hung out with him with my mom for like a day, and he was really cool. He texts me all the time. He's like, I miss you, come back to New Orleans. It's like, I fucking can't go back to New Orleans. Like, I could. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, where I'm gonna stay, or anything, and it's kind of a scary place. I don't want to be there by myself. Jake Roberts has been in my life for almost 2 years. As of today, I hate the motherfucker. We are not friends. I was so sad over him last night. I cried for like 3 hours. 3 hours. I don't know how my eyeballs are still even working. Like, how do you even cry for that long? It was continuous for a good 2 hours. Like, I couldn't even stop. And then I would, like, people could tell that I was sad, like, when I was talking to people on Facebook. So they asked me what's wrong. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just stopped crying. Like, you can't tell that I'm a sad person, but when I'm sad, I get real sad. Real quick. It just hits me and I just cannot stop crying. I really don't want to go into Jake because he's just a fucking awful person. If you know Jake Roberts, you probably don't like him. And I don't even mean to be like a bitter bitch or anything like that. It's just fucking awful, the things that he's done to me. And it's fucking awful that I'm so stupid that I keep letting him do the stupid shit to me. I mean, I'm such a fool. It's not even funny. If you knew half the things that he did to me and half the things that I let him do, you know, and I still keep coming back. Like, it's like a moth to a bug zapper. But I don't die. I just keep getting zapped over and over and over again. And I'm like, oh, that was fun, let's do it again. It's fucking stupid. The most recent thing, I went to Atlanta. That was my trip. I went to Atlanta. I took Tristan with me. We drove up to fucking Acworth, Georgia, I guess. We picked him up. And for like 3 days, I've been asking him if he'll go meet my best friend Justin, because my best friend Justin lives in Albany, Georgia. I was like, we're stopping there, we're gonna meet him, you're gonna like him, he's my best friend, da-da-da, and he will not. He will not meet this guy. He just fucking won't. And I'm like, why? I do everything for you. I just fucking took my dad's car and drove 6 hours to come get you, and you can't go inside and meet my fucking friend? Really? I mean, like, when have I ever said no? When have I ever not given you exactly what you want, and you can't do one fucking thing for me? So we get there, and he had told me, like, on the way there, like, after we pick him up, he told me that he would come inside, because I had sex with him in the back of the car. I was like, we can't do it if you don't go meet my friend. He was like, okay, and then we did it, and don't judge me for that, it was fun. So, we get there, and he's sleeping on the way. Like, we get there, and he's fucking asleep. And I'm like, are you serious? Wake the fuck up. I'm, like, punching him in the head, and, like, pulling his legs and trying to get him out, and he will not fucking move. I'm like, I know that you don't sleep deeply. I know you don't. You're a Marine, you just don't do that. And he would not fucking move, and I was like, I was so mad. I was angry. I was perturbed. I was so furious. And then, I'm looking for my, like, I go inside, I'm like, you know, fuck you, I'm gonna go see my friend. So me and Tristan go inside. Tristan's cool as shit. He's his best friend, and he's cool as shit. So we go inside, and I'm talking to Justin and stuff, and I need to get something out of my purse, and it's not really a purse. It's like a backpack, my Bob Marley backpack my mom got me from Jamaica. I use that because I feel like it's harder for people to steal it. Like, I've been traveling a lot, so I want something on my back that I can carry all my necessities in. And it's going to be harder for them to take it off my body, you know? And plus, I'm not really a girly purse kind of person. I have a bunch, but I just don't like them very much. Or very often, you know? Like, I'll switch it out a lot. Anyways, so I go to look for it, and I can't fucking find it in the whole car. I cannot find my purse. And I'm freaking out because it's got my wallet in it with a shit ton of money and my new debit card and my ID, my social security card. It's got everything in it. And plus, I have a bunch of other cool stuff in there, but mostly it was my wallet I was worried about. So I'm like, Jake, are you sleeping on my bag? Because it's not in here and I need it. And he's like, nothing. Says nothing. I'm like, a simple yes or fucking no will suffice. I'm already angry with you, please. And he won't fucking move. So I'm like looking around him and I don't see it. So I go inside and I'm like, I'm so mad. And I was like, Tristan, go fucking move, Jake, and see if he's on my shit. So Tristan goes out there, comes back in like a minute, and he's got my bag and he's like, he was using it as a pillow. I was like, that fucking bastard. I know he wasn't asleep. I know he wasn't asleep. I was punching him in the head, and he did not even say yes or no. Like, you can't even respect me enough to answer a fucking question. God, he gets me so angry. So anyways, we make it back. We get back to Florida. I'm sorry this is so long. There's only one more guy after this. But we get back to Florida, and I drop him off, and I drop Tristan off. And I'm like, the whole way back, I'm listening to all these plans that Tristan has with Jake. And I was under the impression that I'm going to get this motherfucker. He's going to hang out with me. I wanted to hang out with him. So I'm getting sad on the way back. I slept a little bit and then I'm just like, I have a sense of foreboding, you know. So I'm kind of pissed off. So I don't know what that was. What? I think my dog is under the bed. Are you under the bed? Whatever. So we get to his house and I'm like, Jake, tell me for real, am I going to see you or not? Am I going to see you again before you leave? Because he leaves tomorrow. I was like, am I going to see you? And he was like, yeah, of course. I wouldn't just come here and not see you. So I was like, okay. So I go home, and I think I cried on the way home because I knew that he wasn't going to come see me. And so I get home, I go to sleep, and he calls me because he had some things shipped to my house. Some things. And I'll go ahead and say it. He had you know those pocket pussy things? He had one shipped to my house. So he fucking calls me at 10 o'clock in the morning, or it was probably the afternoon by then. I had been sleeping, and he called me. He's like, let me come get it or whatever. And he comes over, and I see him for like 2 seconds. He gets the fucking pocket pussy thing, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to take you out to dinner tonight. Where do you want to go? And I was like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then he went to go leave, and I was like, I love you, and he's like, I love you too, and then I have not seen him since. I fucking took a shower, I got all ready, and I called him, and I was like, or I didn't call him, I texted him, I was like, I want to go to a steakhouse. And he didn't text me back, and I was like, charge your phone, stupid fuck, and he didn't text me back. And then I did a sad face, and he didn't text me back, and this was like 8 o'clock, and that's past dinner time, so I knew he wasn't going to text me back, and I was like, fucking asshole. I cried for hours. I was so mad at myself because everyone told me not to go get him because he fucked me over in North Carolina. So I was so mad at myself, and I was like, you're so fucking stupid. And I was so pissed at him for being an asshole and making me look so stupid. And then he didn't text me back at all. So I figured, you know, maybe he fell asleep because he didn't sleep. He actually slept the whole fucking way home. But I was like, maybe he just went to sleep. So I texted him this morning before work, and I was like, listen, you need to make some time for me today or after I get home from work because I'm probably never going to see you again. And he didn't text me back. And then after work, I was like, are you fucking serious? This is really happening. I was like, I knew this was going to happen, but it's really happening, and I really feel stupid. And he didn't text me back. He still has not texted me back. And I'm thinking about just calling the motherfucker, but I really don't know what I'd say, and I don't want to talk to him, and I just don't want to see him. I don't even want to fucking think about him. It's so stupid, and he's not even that cute. If you know what he looks like, he's not even that cute. He was cuter before. He kind of gained weight after boot camp. But Jared, I have a minute to tell you about Jared. Jared is the most amazing human being God has ever made. That's all I have to say. He is, I don't even know. I've dated a lot of guys, and I've never dated anybody like him. We're not dating. We're just kind of doing the open relationship, I guess you'd say. Because he's a lot older than me. He's a lot older than me. So we're kind of just, I don't know, we're just kind of doing it and seeing how it goes. I've been with him for 7 months. 7 months, like a couple days ago, I guess. And he's nice to me. He tells me I'm beautiful. He's a fucking sweetheart. He's really funny, and he has his own house. He actually just moved into another house. He's got money. He has a very large penis, like twice the size of Jake's, and I told Jake that. He got so mad. It's hilarious. I think that's the only time I've ever hurt his feelings. I was like, hey, you're not the best at sex. Haha. He was like, what? It's so funny. He's got the sexiest body I've ever seen on a male figure. He's fucking cut, he's got big arm muscles, and he's not even, like, usually I go for muscular guys, but usually they're just assholes. Usually they are mean and they're stupid, but he is neither. I don't understand how I even am with someone like that. Like, I'm falling in love with him. It's ridiculous. But I can't tell him because that ruins it. So, we're kind of just going on the way that we're going on, and I don't know what to do. That kind of sucks. I wish it was more serious than it is. I don't know how he feels because I don't want to ask him. I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to things like that. I don't want to ask because I don't really want to know what you have to say. So I just don't. I just kind of let it go. But, anyways, that's my boy situation right now. I'll update it if something happens. But anyways, yeah, that's it.